Hello, I decided to come on and do a reading, and I'm tapping into the hidden realms. It's called the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and I actually really love this deck, and I don't use it that often, so I decided maybe we should look at it today and see what kind of help that each sign. I'm going to go from Aries through Virgo, the first 6 signs. So we'll ask about Aries first, and what the hidden realms messages are for you. Aries, so angel spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is. Help me give a clear, accurate message for Aries, and what kind of things are happening? What kind of help? Give us some messages from these other realms. Spirit, thank you so much. Okay, so we got 3 here. I feel like maybe the overall energy is about balance, Aries. So you first have the Swan King. It's about transformation, intuition, and patience. So a little bit of a, balance again. The Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. So I feel like you're going to have some help coming in from that, getting clear on what you want, going for it, detaching from the things that you're not interested in anymore. And then the Web Weaver. This is about synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. So kind of a karma card there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify with tarot, and we'll just see about all of this. I feel like the Swan Queen is sort of like, kind of like temperance, really, right? Because it's... So we'll ask about that. For Aries spirit, tell me what the Swan Queen is providing for Aries. Okay, it's about intuition, about what you really want, wish fulfillment. It could be about lovers, but it's also about you being a little bit guarded. I feel like this Swan Queen is asking you to be patient with yourself. Let's clarify the 7 of Wands. Like, how can you change that energy? It is actually, I feel like there's something that's got control over you. That's not you. The devil is here. I feel like there's a little confusion too, like where you want to put your energy. But I do see some kind of change coming in a love situation. Some kind of change. Tell me why the Ace of Cups is here. Yeah. This is a new beginning in love. And you've got the Queen of Cups here, which is like, it's like a message of like surrender the outcome, you know. The 4 of Wands is about having a stable, happy home. And then the World card, of course, is like closing out a chapter and starting a new one. So be patient with yourself as you do this, because there's a lot of changes coming. The Swan Queen. You know, do you remember that story about the ugly duckling? And how the duckling was born, and then it ends up being the most beautiful swan of all time. I feel like that something like that is happening to you in your life. It's your intuition that's going to lead you there. And it is everything that you want. It's balance and stability. However, you do have this one thing here that might be holding you back. You know, you've got the 7 of Wands here, which in this picture is about somebody feeling like they're being attacked and they have to defend themselves. and then the Devil card. So I feel like you have a really big fear, and I think it's about love. I feel like it might even be about making your wishes come true, because maybe you have something specific in mind, but you're a little bit afraid because so far, it hasn't turned out like that. The Arrow Master comes in next. This is a number 10, so it's an ending and a new beginning, hitting the mark. This is about your intention and detaching from something. So let's ask about, so honestly, if you have the intention that you want love, you want 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment, and you want the lovers, you want that beautiful companionship in your life, but deep down you're afraid of it. Like you ward everybody off. You're like, no, you know. I feel like something is changing big time about the way you see these things, and I feel like it's because there's an offer of love. At the bottom of the deck, what I see is the Fool card, so a brand new beginning that's stable. It's also passionate. So let's clarify that Arrow Master. What's the Arrow Master? Hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. So I feel like what you need to, I feel like you've been really in a kind of a sad spot here with this 5 of Cups, thinking about something that you lost, and then here is you walking away from that grief, because I mean, what you're doing is you're kind of going off of truth here. You're kind of taking your emotions out of it, and you're going on reality, like, or on your own truth is what I mean, right? I see you making plans. And this is like the Knight of Pentacles, so it's not like it's something that's going to happen overnight, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles is about slow movement, you know. But I see you making plans. You could have other people involved too. This might be a new project. It's something that you love to do, and I feel like you're working on something. Like, it's so separate from the love portion here. This is something else. This is something that you've loved to do since you were young. And it's possible that it's the grieving and this experience that makes you head this way. That's why it's taking time, because this is also about releasing. The Arrow Master, they pull back the bow and then they release the arrow, right? And so you have to let go of the arrow in order to get where you want. Show me what's their final destination, Arrow Master? Where is that arrow gonna land for Aries? 2 of Cups. Could be a partnership. Yeah, and again, the Temperance card saying, like, give yourself a minute. Like, understand that this doesn't happen overnight. It's kind of like, turning coal into a diamond, right? It doesn't happen overnight. But I feel like there's something you're doing that you really like doing here that's going to lead you to possibly a like-minded individual, definitely a soul friend, but maybe somebody that's doing the same thing as you. This is a creative endeavor. This is something that comes from your heart. That's why it's going to be successful, because it comes from the true you, and it's leading you to 10 Pentacles. So I feel like if you would just let go of the arrow and let it go where it will, this is where it's heading. So whatever project you're working on or whatever, it's actually leading you to people and one specific person in specific that's maybe going to work with you, you know. Maybe it's a partner, or maybe it's just somebody who really digs what you're doing and they hire you to do something, you know what I mean? So let's look at the web weaver here. The web weaver. This is about synchronicities, divine intelligent cause and effect. So let's see what that is talking about, because I feel like there's a plan for you, you know, and Spirit's going to send you synchronicities. Now that is a number 4, if that means anything to you or not. The web weaver is. So this is about 4 is about your foundation. It's about family. It's about your own stability, you know, 4. So divine intelligence, cause and effect, synchronicity. And it's going to come in super fast with this Knight of Swords. Super fast. So let's see what exactly. Tell me more about the synchronicities. It's about love. 10 of Cups. What about it? So you have 3 10s here. So could be really, really big changes here. What I see is a Hierophant and the Empress. And you know, I mean, this actually is about you figuring out some stuff that actually changes the way you see yourself and your role in this universe. The Empress and the Hierophant. Higher learning and divine energy, accompanied with 10 of Cups, and it's coming in very fast with the Knight of Swords. That's pretty cool. So tell me more. Yeah, this is something that, you know, Spirit, it's the Hermit card comes out. So this is something you've been talking to Spirit about. Maybe something that, maybe you're trying to balance too. I see the 2 of Pentacles. Maybe money has been an issue. Hi, Jonas. What's going on? What are you doing? What do you need? Where'd your mom go? Did she leave? Did she? Hi. I know. It's a lonely job being a dog, isn't it? Is it lonely? Oh my gosh. I guess he needs some love. Hi. You're getting so big. Where's Sam? Where's Sam at? You should go find Sam. I don't know what the message he's saying is. Okay, let's see what else for the synchronicity, the web weaver. Tell me more. It's a Wheel of Fortune moment, this is. And that makes total sense to me. You know, coming in very quick with synchronicities. I feel like what you're seeing is maybe all the love that's around you already. Maybe it's love that you actually created in your own body, with the Empress here. You know, it could be your children that this is talking about. And the peace that they bring you, the love that they bring you, and the reality of that. I feel like maybe Spirit's been telling you this for a long time, and you're just struggling inside. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. This is meaning like something big is changing. I see, oh, look at that at the bottom. Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Show me about that. So this is about someone actually, this is spirit movement. Doesn't really surprise me. I feel like Spirit's changing your stars, man. I guess I just watched A Knight's Tale. Have you ever seen that? And his dad tells him when he's really little that he has the ability to change his stars. And I actually love that movie. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. is like it's time for this to change, whatever is going on. Because remember, you've been really like in this dark spot here, and where spirit is taking you is to a place where you understand your strength. You know, it could be, you know, the strength to push yourself. I feel like there's a realization coming here, the Nine of Swords. And the thing about the Nines are about, they're about coming to a realization of something, you know, realizing something. Maybe you're in this deep despair, realizing your own strength, you know, because nines are about realizing something. So tell me, realizing that you can really go anywhere you want. You have many, many options as far as like even work goes. And I feel kind of like this is all about like confidence too. Like, you know, the Empress especially. I mean, she is a very confident woman. She's Mother Earth, and she created everything here. And that's why I was saying like that Ten of Cups could be about your own creation. Now, whether it's children or family, or if it's some passionate endeavor that you've been doing or wanting to do since you were young, I feel like you're gonna go in like full on in. This is the Knight of Wands, and they're about following their dreams. They're about realizing what their passions are and going after them. They're not afraid. And another Empress energy, right? I feel like the wheel is here because it's changing your mindset. And I feel like you're going to see some synchronicities. I see another 4 here. So this realization is something that's foundational. You know, it is something foundational. Now, let me see. I'm going to get a different deck and ask for advice from Spirit for you, Aries. Spirit, what kind of advice do you have? This looks really beautiful. You're being moved and changed. Life is looking different. I feel like what's going to happen is your intuition is leading you. And I think it's leading you to a whole new path. Yeah. I feel like you're kind of like, you know, it's time to let go of something. You know, this grief is what it is. You know, the grief of, I don't know what it is, Page of Pentacles. So it could be about like a new path that you're taking. It could be about a job. It could be about a child. But I do see 10 of Pentacles here again. So your intuition is heading you that way. So when it comes time for you to decide where you want to put your energy in, I feel like the first thing is you have to let go of something. You have to completely let go of it. It is what it is, you know what I mean? And then you are on your way to that 10 of Pentacles. You're manifesting it yourself. And you're sure that it's coming as well. You know, with that 3 of Wands, you're absolutely, positively aware that it's coming. It's just about timing. And so you wait. You wait and you watch as things start to unfold. And you wait and you watch, and things start to unfold. And there's this transformation. Here's the Death card. There's a transformation coming. And it's about you being, you know, completely stable on your own. You realize your stability. You realize who you are, what your loyalty, where your loyalties lie, you know? And you're being successful. So that's what's transforming here. You know, it's all kind of contingent on letting go of that 5 cups. Here, I'll show you it. You know, she's like letting something go. And it's a big something. It's painful. Yeah. Kept you in the dark for a long time, broke your heart. It was a shock too, I feel like. And I feel like you spent a long time crying about it. But there's stability coming. The 4 of Wands. There's an Emperor here, you know. And the Emperor is kind of like you deciding what you want to do and then making it happen. He's like the major manifester of all time. You will be successful in that energy. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Aries. That is your energy, isn't it? The Emperor. So you came out to at the end. So you're coming into your own energy, and it's your intuition that drives you. So the first card that I picked here was about intuition. So is the Swan Queen, which is the very first one I got out of the Hidden Realms. And then when I clarified it with the Light Seers, the first card out was your intuition. So I would be tuning into that as good as you can. You know, work on it every day. Even if it's just 5 minutes of breath work on it. Try and tap in with the other realms, you know. Calm yourself. Realize that you're part of something so much bigger, Aries. I guess I didn't bring a pen with me. Oh, here's this one. Okay. So let's see, 2250. I decided to just do half of these because I always get really tired at the end when they last so long, you know, like 2.5 hours or something. So I thought, well, I'll just take my time on this one and just do half of them. Okay, so Taurus is next. Let's see what's happening for Taurus. Spirits, angels, guides, thank you so much. Let's see. Hidden Realms messages for Taurus, please. Who is hanging out with Taurus and what are they bringing? Okay, so you got the Rainbow Prince. This is compensation and perseverance. So you've been through a lot and it's time for you to, you know, get the benefit from it. This is showing a huge rainbow for this guy. Isn't that beautiful? So it's about you sticking it out and Spirit giving you blessings for it. The Diamond Dreamer says material wealth and true prosperity. So I feel like that might be how you're getting paid. You know what I mean? Paid back for whatever you've gone through, Taurus. We'll clarify with Tarot here in a minute. Let's see, one more. The Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment. This is about looking at yourself and not judging yourself. Not judging any past action, not disappointed in yourself, none of it. You're actually accepting everything because you know it's part of the plan. I feel like that's what's going on here. That's the number 44, that card, the Lady in the Mirror. So again, there's a little synchronicity for you. Could be about something about your home, you know, 4. So let's clarify the Rainbow Prince. Compensation and perseverance. Can you explain this to me, Spirit? Okay, so there was some kind of an ending here, and it made you sad. Something ended. But you know, every time there's an ending, there's a new beginning. This one particularly has something to do with some kind of a word fight or an inner struggle inside of you. You know, it's like something you can't really find the justice to. Justice meaning like, you know, when something ends. 10 of Swords. This is a pretty brutal one too. It's like someone stabbed someone else 10 times and then ran away. And so that made you pretty sad. And I feel like you're struggling to find the justice in it, but I feel like you're going to see it soon because you're being given some kind of a gift. And it might just be the justice. So let's clarify the justice. What is the justice? It's being given to you because it's divine timing. The Wheel of Fortune. It is time for you to see why this happened and what gifts it gave you. Show me what's happening next. So you're learning something new with the Page of Swords. Some kind of truth. Could be, somebody could be going back to school or going for higher schooling. The Three of Pentacles comes out, and this is somebody admiring you and wanting to work with you. So let's see what that's all about. Okay, I feel like there's a big opportunity coming. It could be in work, and you can't decide whether you wanna go for it or not. I feel like you feel a little guarded, a little scared. I feel like you have anxiety about it, and I just feel like it's about whatever it is that you lost. Like it's kind of got the ability to block you from something better, you know. Clarify more, please, for the Rainbow Prince. It's time for you to heal. Spirit is leading you out of there, and I feel like taking you to some kind of love, source of love. So let's ask what that is. What's that source of love? Spirit, what's the Ace of Cups? Why is the Ace of Cups here for Taurus? What does that new beginning look like? New beginning. It's some kind of epiphany. That's that new beginning. I feel like you have it while you're healing. Like it comes to you while you're doing this healing from the 10. You know, while you're overthinking, you're hanging on, you're struggling with yourself. But there's going to be a time where you get this beautiful idea. Or maybe it's something that you're working on while you're healing up. Channeling your pain, channeling your healing. That's what it looks like to me. And you're going to suddenly realize something. So what are you realizing? Yeah. It's bringing you... So compensation and perseverance. So whatever you're doing while you're healing from this, I don't know how you're channeling your energy at all. Like it could be writing, like journaling. It could be musical. It could be artistic. But however you're channeling your pain is what's going to change your life. And it is the compensation. That's where you're getting the compensation from. So let's check out the Diamond Dreamer, the material wealth, true spot prosperity. Tell me about the Diamond Dreamer. Okay. Something that you've liked to do since you were a child. It's going to be successful. It actually gives you so much confidence. But I do see some fear. Why is the Devil card here for the Diamond Dreamer? Why is the Devil card here? The Devil card is here with the Death card. So I feel like there's a transformation here. Tell me what's transforming with the Devil card. So I feel like, you know, this Devil card could be that 10 of Swords, you know, that what happened to you, what you lost. That could be like an anchor around your neck, you know, where you just can't seem to move forward, you know. So I feel like you're leaving behind the Devil. What's through the new door when they transform? This is the card I'm clarifying, right? So you close the door to this Devil. This Devil could be anything. It could be fear. It could be lack of confidence. It could be addiction. But you're closing the door to whatever that is, and you're opening the door to a whole world of possibilities. 7 of Cups. There's a lot of opportunities ahead of you. And I think that's what makes it not scary. You know what I mean? Because you've got this Ace of Cups, like this new start in something you love doing. Then you got the 6 of Wands, which is all about success and admiration from other people. The Queen of Wands, which is, she's magical, she's beautiful, she knows it, she owns it. But there's this fear. And I feel like once you let go of the fear of, I think the fear is of success. The fear is of understanding how beautiful and wonderful you are. You know, like you're afraid to say it out loud. You're afraid to wear it. But that's leaving, and then it opens up this whole new door to go anywhere you want, and you're manifesting. What are you manifesting? What is Taurus manifesting here? Stable home. And independence. So like not having to depend on someone else for money. This is also a very spiritual card in my opinion. So I feel like this wealth is self-made. It's doing something that you love, and it brings stability into your home. And that is what you're manifesting, is stability. So I see that happening. The Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment. Tell me what that is. Reflection and non-judgment. Okay, so 5 of Swords. So maybe, you know, you see in your life that maybe you have always either you cause problems or like stir up arguments, or you're doing that inside of yourself or something. I just feel like you're reflecting and you're thinking about all the conflict that you've endured, you know, and it makes you very sad. But this is the Star card, meaning like the Star card is about healing. It's also about wish fulfillment. So maybe you're seeing something beautiful in that conflict inside of yourself. Whatever it is, I feel like you're like just telling Spirit, like, I release control of this. I'm just going to do me, and you take care of the rest, Spirit, you know? And then the Temperance card. This is about balance. It's about patience. It's about yoga. Yeah, and it's in this place of temperance where you actually really realize your power with Spirit, 8 of Wands, you know. She's actually making a tornado. So I feel like, you know, as you're working on yourself, looking at yourself, you're actually seeing how powerful you are and how much Spirit works in your life with you. I feel like you're seeing the things that you've manifested through the whole thing, your whole soul journey. Things that you didn't see before are being illuminated to you, and you're in awe of your own self, Taurus. The plan, the soul plan, is much bigger than your human being ever thought. This blows you away. It's shocking, you know, when you realize the soul plan. And then you just start manifesting and following your passion. I feel like this is what brings your balance back to you and also heals you. I feel like you get this very stable energy. Emperor and King of Pentacles are here. So I feel like whatever you're doing here in reflecting on yourself, you're seeing yourself as from the soul's perspective, and like understanding like from day one, your body, your human, has been going through this plan that your soul created. And I feel like you're just seeing the wonder in it, you know, owning it and not judging yourself anymore, you know, because you're seeing it like, well, when I did this, it led to this. You know what I mean? Cause and effect. Didn't we have that? I guess it was in the last one. Let's see. Let's get some messages of advice for Taurus, please. That Page of Cups is here again. So it's like, you know, there's some kind of big change going on with you, and it is at a soul level. It's about your heart. It's about the way you love. It's about the way you give love, receive love. And you're definitely kind of like, you never thought you never thought this would be true, but you're seeing it. And then the Judgment card. There's your soul actually coming out, showing itself to you. Because your body is like, I surrender. I surrender to the soul. I see it now. I see the path that you made. I see the brilliance in the plan. And I'm just surrendering it to you, Spirit. Your own soul. You're saying it to your own soul. I see how brilliant you are. I see how brilliant I am. You know? And I trust you. Yeah. So you get to let go of whatever's burdening you. You know? This lady in the mirror is a big card. It's a big, big, big change. Because you're seeing yourself now as a soul. You're seeing the kind of the plan, you know, like you're understanding your path. I mean, and it takes a little work. It does. Like, you know, digging into the astrology and seeing the facts of who you are. And then the decisions you've made all your life. And how this led to this, led to this, you know. Unbelievable. Anyway, you're going to be a huge success here. Possibly even once you figure this out. I don't know. It's taking you somewhere big. Fame, fortune, something. Even if it's just in your own self, you're receiving it. You're receiving it, and you're understanding just the power and the beauty of your very own soul. I see it all over this reading. That's what's happening to you, Taurus. This is beautiful. Yeah, it might take a minute for the whole thing to happen, right? This is Temperance here again. You've had that before. That was the Yoga card. This one here shows an angel around you. So as you are balancing this soul and human, you know, shadow and light, I feel like it's taking a little time, but it's important for you to know that you're protected by the universe. You really are. So that is super beautiful. Any more messages for Taurus? What are they realizing here? I feel like you're realizing that you have the ability now that you understand that you have the ability to kind of like go wherever, you know, you're led, wherever your soul is led. I feel like you're doing deep digging into something, possibly like what I said, astrology, finding out the reality of who you are and how you view things and decisions that you've made, you know, because your soul picks all of it. Time of birth, parents. This allows for a huge transformation in your life, you know. You're letting go of all the pain. This new knowledge allows you to let go of pain because you realize it was the plan all along. your soul plan. And so it's very easy for you to let go. You know, this knowledge that you're receiving transforms everything about you. Here's the high priestess here, and that's who's leading your way. It's your own intuition. You know, it's your own higher self leading you, showing you, reminding you of who you are. This card feels so much like freedom to me. You know, like she's just running and skipping and jumping and in love with life. Just not even caring where she goes. She's just skipping along. That's you. That's where your intuition is taking you, to that place, so that you can realize, you know, the bigger picture of your life. And maybe, I feel like what's going to happen is once you really realize all of it, like the pain and the suffering and all of it and where it took you, and you kind of like make the decision, let your soul guide, and you just, I mean, your whole life changes because you realize there's something so much bigger than you thought. You know what I mean? When something bad happens to us, we just get stuck in that zone. We stay right there in the pain. At least I do. And I just stay there, and I chew on it, and I spit it out, and then I chew on it some more. I can't let stuff go. I have such a hard time. But honestly, I mean, I can't really beat myself up for that, because that is who I came here to be. I came here to feel all that energy and find my way back to my true self. And so did you. That's what I see happening for this Taurus. Finding your way back to your true self, your true soul form. How magical it is, how powerful it is, all of it. Gemini's next. So let's see. Who in the hidden realms would like to speak with Gemini? Spirits, angels, guides. Let's give Gemini a beautiful messages for today. What do they need to know? What's going on in their life? What kind of changes are coming, and what kind of entities are surrounding Gemini right now? The Well Watcher. Wisdom, power of the divine. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be seeing some huge power here. The big picture and angelic help, the Eagle King. And the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, and details. Well, you're welcome, Al. How's it going? And then at the bottom, you've got River Queen, flow, letting go, natural movement. So this is kind of like, I feel like whenever I see go with the flow, it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune comes in and shakes things up because maybe we're not exactly on the path we wanted to go on. And so something changes for us. So the Well Watcher, number 7, wisdom and power of the divine. The Eagle King, the big picture and angelic help, number 12. And the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, and details. So those are the 3 cards from the hidden realms. So the Well Watcher, let's see. I feel like this is like, you're going to see some big stuff. You're going to see the power of the divine. Now, whether that's the power that resides in you, could be. You know, our soul is part of that collective divine energy. So we are a part of it. So maybe you're seeing that inside yourself, or maybe something bigger. Let's see. Okay. So there's someone coming in, making an offer, or a new job opportunity. There is a celebration or a reconciliation here with someone. Six of Pentacles is here. I feel like there's, if this is someone coming into your life, they are someone who's about equal give and take. They're not about, you know, just, this is a good Six of Pentacles. It's good. It's a good karma card. Like equal give and take, right? So the thing is that you are actually feeling a little bit lost right now. You know, you got this Five of Pentacles, and it's here to tell me that you feel alone. You feel like maybe no one really gives one shit, you know. Spirit's kind of trying to take you out of that energy, and where it's taking you to is this Queen of Swords, which is, this is a Queen of Swords is about taking your emotions out of things, and making decisions based on what you know to be true, facts. And then you have a new beginning in love once this happens. So let me get some more on that, because this could be like a reconciliation of somebody. Like it could be like an earth sign, somebody coming in saying like, hey, I would like to be with you again. I want to be fair this time. I know I left you out in the cold by yourself last time, but I promise I've changed. I've been working with Spirit. I've changed, and I want to now offer you a new cup of love. Let's shuffle these a little more. Tell me more about the Well Watcher, Spirit. What's the power of the divine gonna do? Okay, it's providing you clarity, Ace of Swords, and it's in bringing sunshine. Like you're seeing the truth of something finally. You're getting clarity, and it brings you happiness and joy, not just you, but like family-wise, right? I see a new beginning here with passion. This could be like a new idea, a new epiphany. That's what it looks like. And it's going to change your path. The World card is here. It really is. It's like you leave one path and you go on to another one. Tell me what the new cycle for the World card is going to look like. What does that look like for Gemini? It feels like it might be coming in fast. I saw a Knight of Swords. Tell me what's coming within the World card for Gemini. What's the new Two of Cups and King of Cups and holy cow. So the new cycle is bringing in a Two of Cups relationship. This is a soul friend. Could be somebody you love. I feel like it's coming in very fast, and it's also a balanced relationship. It's something that leads you to a new place, right? It is about love, King of Cups. It is going to be successful, and I feel like it could actually include work. So this person that comes in, it was a Knight of Pentacles, so it could be someone that you work with, coming in very fast. But I feel like there's a lot of love here, also success, and I feel like you get clear on what you want. You know what you want here. That's divine, the power of the divine, right? Okay, let's see what's coming with the Eagle King. I love this card. Now, when I very first, I know you guys, some of you don't know, or some of you do, but when I first lost my son, this was the deck I had pretty much, was this Wisdom of the Golden, or Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and I used it every single day. And this card came out, it seemed like on a daily, the Eagle King. And it's about the big picture and angelic help. So I feel like you're going to be seeing the big picture about something. It might be overwhelming. And so I feel like there will be angels coming to walk you through that path. I see the first thing that's coming is this Queen of Wands, which is about confidence. I feel like there's something about this change that gives you confidence. You see something different and you start down a new path. So now you have 3 new beginnings already on this spread, Gemini. This could be a new beginning in love, or it could be like a reconciliation with yourself, because this is your card. Masculine, feminine balance is what it could be. Tell me more. What's the Lover's card? Let's clarify the Lover's card. Clarify the Lover's card for Gemini. It's Wheel of Fortune, so it's a divine timing thing. So there's a new beginning coming that's divine timing, and it is with somebody that is a match. And remember, you have the Two of Cups over here, so there's definitely love, definitely movement, forward movement, definitely huge success in something. Hi, May. How are you? Now, here's the thing. There's a new beginning. The bigger picture, angelic help. This is about somebody that you already know. This is somebody that you've been struggling with. This is somebody that you feel like this whole thing is a burden, but you can't stop thinking about it. Who is this person for you? It's coming out as the King of Pentacles here. So this is someone that brings instability into your life. Could have something to do with a Leo, but it could also have something to do with your own strength. And then the Magician is here. So there's manifesting going on. Tell me more about the Eagle King. So that's why you need the bigger picture. There's a relationship. It's talking about a relationship. It's something that meant a lot to you. I think that it happened in the past because the Six of Cups is here. Something you can't get off your mind. I feel like there may have been a fight, but definitely something about this relationship felt like a burden at some point. Like it feels like maybe you felt like you were the only one working on the relationship. 10 of Wands. You're the one carrying the whole load. You know, it did make you stronger for sure, but somebody walked away, and I feel like you stayed up all night crying about it. So the bigger picture, show me what the bigger picture is here for Gemini. Just show me what was really going on behind the scenes. Like, why didn't it work out? This person is coming back. It didn't work out because somebody was, you know, Knight of Wands. It's basically, you know, having sex with a whole bunch of people, not just one. And I feel like that wasn't what you had in mind. And so you're wondering, why the fuck did that happen? This felt very special to me. And so why did they run? Why did they just stay for a minute? Why didn't they stay forever? Well, Spirit is saying, like, it's time for you to surrender that. It's time for you to surrender that, because you haven't even begun to understand what 10 Cups of Love is about. Wow. The bigger picture is, I feel like life is more than just having somebody come in and leave, you know? And that's what this looks like. It's like a cycle. And I feel like it's important for you to surrender it, because it's about this 10, you know? The bigger picture is about 10 cups of love. It's not about somebody who just comes in and makes love really good. It's not. It's not about that. And it is what? it is about somebody who makes love. Well, I mean, that's definitely something, but I mean, if they're not just giving it to you, then I don't know that I want it, right? I'm too goddamn old for that kind of shit at this point. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny is the final card for Gemini. Discernment, clear vision, and details. So I feel like these questions are gonna be answered for you. So let's see. It's about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it is. It's about the Ten of Cups. And you want to know the messages I've been getting about Ten of Cups lately for my own self? Because, like, who doesn't think about it? Like, who doesn't want that beautiful love where someone loves you back and doesn't want other people? They just think you're the shit, you know? I do want that too. But here's what I've been shown about the Ten of Cups is I don't necessarily know that it's about romance. I feel like any one of us can look around and see Ten of Cups. It's just a matter of if we actually see it or not. You know what I mean? Right. So what you're going to be getting clarity on here and details is about this Five of Cups. This is like a huge hurt. It's about something that debilitates you and puts you onto your knees, you know? So what are you going to find out? Well, you're going to find out about what this anxiety and healing has brought you. You see, whenever we're in these places where we are in despair, that's when we shut the whole rest of the world out, like, you know, money problems or, you know, what you're going to have for dinner, like those kind of things, because kind of like go to the back burner because we're so focused on the sadness, right? Where does that usually lead us? To prayer. I mean, look at her. She's totally on her knees here. She's talking about it. Why did I have to lose this? Why? That's what's going to become clear with this Ringmaster. You're finally going to get clarity on it. So what I mean about the Ten of Cups being around you is like, it could be work friends, it could be, you know, your family, your grandkids, your children, if you have children, or it could just be, you know, soul friends that come in and love on you when you need it. And it seems to me like that does happen a lot, you know? You're in a really bad space and somebody calls you on the phone. Okay, so anyway, let's see. I lost my train. We're going over here to the Ringmaster of Scrutiny and what you're learning in this. So, yeah, see, just like I said, you're going in talking to Spirit. You're going deep. You're like, Spirit, what the fuck? I mean, what was the necessary soul growth that I needed so fucking bad that I am now debilitated, laying on my bed, crying, I can't sleep at night? What was the point in that? And this is what you're talking to Spirit about. And it may feel like you're stuck there for a minute. And you might be. Because these things don't take time. They take energy. They take our own energy. They take breath work. It takes, well, look at the Hermit card. She's meditating. She is talking to Spirit. And she knows that they're going to give her an answer. All she has to do is be patient. And she'll see it very clearly. And it's in this darkest moments that we see the light. That's what's kind of beautiful about the reality of the bigger picture, you know? It's like, I don't know about you guys, but it's like I take it to the nth level. Like almost can't move, you know? Yeah. Like that. Like I can't stop thinking about it. I can't move forward. I can't get up in the morning. And then all of a sudden, where did that go? Yeah, you see the justice. I actually just talked about this kind of like after a reading last week, and it's about finding justice in something and understanding like why something so shitty had to happen. Well, it was to prepare you for something else. And when you finally see it, when you're finally shown the reality, like, this is why, something happens and we can let it go. It's like all of a sudden we're just at peace. You know, we're finding our balance. We're finding our inner peace, and it's beautiful. So let's get some messages from the lights here, tarot, and see if we can get some. What do we want? We want advice for Gemini. Like, how? Tell me advice to work through this energy, and what's the best thing they can do to help themselves. Okay, so this is the Strength card. So I feel like, honestly, what's happening here is you finding your strength. You know, these moments make us realize how really strong we are. How did we live through that shit? How? How did we live? I don't know, but you did, you know? And I feel like it's made you understand your power, but it's also made you more gentle at the same time, you know? Like, something about this loss has taught you a lot. It's taught you about love and gentle love. Yeah, so what you're doing here is finding the strength to, like, let your soul be your guide. They're the ones that made the plan. Our human being is the one that mind fucks ourselves about it. I don't want to go there. If you feel like you don't want to go somewhere, that's exactly where you should allow yourself to go. You know, it might be a struggle, but this is about enlightenment. This is the second time we've gotten this Hanged Man card. So I feel like this stuckness, this healing, this Nine of Swords, where you see something, you realize something, right? It's changing you as a human being. This allows you to manifest here because you've let go of the pain, and now you see the bigger picture of your soul path. That's what it seems to me like. Where is Gemini going with this Magician? What are they whipping up here? What is their divine calling? Okay, it's got some. Oh my gosh. It's got something to do. You're going to find out in the Hermit mode. You see what I mean? This is why it's so important for these things to happen. If you wouldn't have had that great loss, you would never, ever, ever go here. No, you would just get on your merry way. You would go for the promotion at work. You would buy a better car. You know what I mean? You would take the extra whatever you're doing. But because you lost something, because it took you to your knees, you went inside. And this is where whatever this is like a new idea. It's like your third eye being blazed open, right? What are they seeing here? The third eye. You're seeing the truth about this look at that, 7 of Swords. You're seeing the truth about that and really why it happened. There's something about that, okay, and I've been getting this for other readings too, but what I'm feeling is like you get some kind of epiphany while you're in this hermit mode, or maybe you're doing something as well that's passionate that you like to do, but it's channeling the energy of this pain. This is a card of pure pain, you know, pain on the bird's part at least, right? What's happening with this is whatever you're doing is leading you, honestly, to success, wish fulfillment, and the stable. So this darkness that you've been in is what's going to lead you to the success, the victory, the wish fulfillment, and the stable home. It's something that you're doing while you're in the healing, while you're in the nightmare, while you're, you can't sleep at night. And I feel like this is where Spirit reaches you, shows you something. I don't know. Lights a fire inside of you that you didn't even know existed. So whatever that is, like if you're in this place where you're healing and you don't know where to go next, I mean, it's not going to be very long. It's your own tapping in that's going to show you the way. It's really beautiful. Good for you, Gemini. I am a Gemini, so I'm kind of excited about that message. Cancer, 10537. Okay. Cancer. Let's see what's coming in for Cancer spirit. Thanks everybody for joining me. If you're just joining me, I'm on Cancer here, doing a little reading for from the Hidden Realms, messages from the Hidden Realms. I love this deck. It's not something I get out very often, but I decided I wanted to today. Okay, the Phoenix. Cancer, the Phoenix is here. The Keeper of the Scales, the Dream Walker. Wow. And Spiral Dancer. That's at the bottom. This is about life taking turns, like, you know, like taking twists and turns, the Spiral Dancer. It's about not having a straight linear path to somewhere. It's about twists and turns and different places, right? It's also about being able to choose path, you know? Like sometimes you come to a fork in the road. You can go either way. Doesn't matter. You're not going to miss anything that your soul had planned. You're just not. So that is something I know for sure. So the Phoenix is here. It's number 29. And it's called Resurrection and Surrender to Change. So something's happening. Something's changing in your life. And it calls for surrender. The Keeper of the Scales is about balance. This is a Libra card. This is about balance and fairness. Here's something funny. The Phoenix is number 29, which adds up to 11. The Keeper of the Scales is number 38, which adds up to an 11. And then you have the number 8 card, which talks of changes. And this is the Dream Walker. Dreams, the collective good, and illusions. You're going to be given some information. You're going to be given some kind of information, privy to some kind of information that's going to help humanity. It's a collective thing. So I kind of feel like you're being called to do something different. It's to help the whole of the collective, you know. So let's look at the Phoenix here. Tell me about the Phoenix. Give me messages for Cancer for this Phoenix. Yeah. So 6 of Swords. I feel like something happened and Spirit is changing your energy. You could be moving physically, but Spirit is leading the way. Yeah, because you've been carrying a burden. It's a big one. You know, when you're really meant for 10 of Pentacles. See, that's what you're meant for. But what you're doing is carrying around 10 wands. Like it's super heavy. So surrender to change. All right, so there's some kind of heavy burden that you've been carrying around. It could have to do with a love situation. I feel like it feels like, you know, people are attacking you from all sides, and you don't really know exactly what to do here. But what I see is, honestly, I see there's a brand new road being shown to you. There's a brand new path. It could have something to do with work, because that's a Page of Pentacles. So it could be about a new path to work. It could be about a child who could be about a child. And then the 3 of Pentacles. It could be about a new job, actually. Doing something that you really love. And it just really takes off. It lights you up. Cancer. Here's your card. This is you. being able to go forward movement with success, you know. That's a card of victory. And then there's the two of cups and the 10 of pentacles. So I feel like you're going straight toward a lot of money and stability. After this ending, whatever happened, the phoenix, it's like it takes you all the way down to the ground, and then you rise back up and you take charge again. And I see it happening. It starts slow. It starts with a page, you know, and then the 3 of pentacles. So something to do with your work, right? And then it just takes off, and then boom, here it is. A soul friend, maybe for work, maybe for love. But this card is, the Phoenix card is talking about surrendering. So I feel like, yeah, this could be about marriage. You know, King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So maybe that's what's coming in, you know, once you're taken out of this energy. It's the energy of loss, you know, sadness, that kind of thing. Let's ask about the Keeper of the Scales, fairness and balance. Definitely a Libra card. Tell me what's happening for Cancer here. Keeper of the Scales. Clarify that for me, please. All right, so 8 of Swords. This is something you think about and you overthink it. You're sad. You feel, holy cow, you really do. Look at that. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Death card. So yeah, Keeper of the Scales. You don't think any of this shit is fair. And you're trying to just live with it. You know, something that happened. It's something that happened with the Phoenix, right? Let me see what's happening with that Death card. Show me. I see what you're walking away from. You're walking away from mind fuckery. You're walking away from up all night. You're walking away from crying, and you're actually letting it go. You're actually letting something go. What's coming in behind it? Like, what's coming out of all this grief? Show me what that looks like for them. What's fair about it? Show me what's fair. How do they get their balance? What's transforming, Spirit? Thank you so much. Okay. So here's what I feel like you're having to let go of. I mean, I feel like this fear or this feeling of loss has kind of taken over your world. You know, Devil card is here. The Devil card means so many things, but like right now what I'm feeling it means is like whatever happened is controlling you. Like you're not even yourself right now. Your thoughts are controlling you. Then they're negative thoughts. This blocks out the spiritual part. This blocks out the reality of the soul and the soul's path. So yeah, so Spirit comes in, Eight of Wands, and that is exactly what that is spirit movement. It comes in and it brings balance, which is the 2 of Pentacles here. Balance, total balance for that guy. He's not only standing on something, a teeter-totter, but he's also balancing those coins in the air. So he has balance. Definitely hands full. Definitely a lot going on. There's something... It's like something comes in really fast. Knight of Swords. This could be truth. It could be action toward you. But it's coming in very fast, and You know what it's bringing? That Knight of Wands is just rushing in really, really fast. It's bringing in 10 cups. So here's what I think. I feel like you're seeing things different. Like, I'm not sure if this tornado that the spirit is coming in is bringing you like a person. I think it's changing your viewpoint. Like, it's changing the way you see things. I was just talking about that 10 of Cups. And I feel like the 10 of Cups, I feel like it's more about what's right there looking at you all the time. You know what I mean? The 10 of Cups. It's showing a child, it's showing a little tiny baby, and it is showing a couple. But I feel like it's really family oriented, you know? Friends, hanging out, they're in nature, you know? Like, I feel like what happens, I feel like you're just seeing love in other things besides what you lost. And it's like for no apparent reason, you know, besides the Eight of Wands coming in, which is spirit activity, you know? And you're helping it. Like, you want change, you want something to be different. It's you working with spirit, and suddenly I think you just see things differently. I really do. It might shock you. Okay, so the Dream Walker, dreams, the collective good, and illusions. Let's see what that's about. What's this Dream Walker about? So, yeah, Seven of Cups. This can be a card of confusion. It can be a card of options. It can be a card of many opportunities, not knowing what way to go. This is about dreams, the collective good, and illusions. So what are you finding out here? You're finding out the truth about a Tower moment. I feel like this Tower moment opened up a lot of things for you. I feel like it created new opportunities. And I feel like for some reason you got some confidence here in your own ability. It could be about, the confidence could be about your relationship with spirit, the power that you hold inside yourself, you know. I do see a King of Wands here. So there's a divine counterpart. And it's got this Ace of Pentacles in the middle. So I feel like, honestly, there's probably a new opportunity coming in. It is about equal give and take. The Six of Pentacles is here. I also see the Six of Cups. So this is someone that you know. This could be a child. It could be a parent. It could be an old friend. But it's somebody that vibes with you. And I don't think that you really see this coming. But there is a new opportunity with someone. They're offering you something, you know. This could be somebody that you with before, or that left you feeling kind of shitty. Family member, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be about a lover, Cancer. It can be about a friend. It can be about someone just offering some love, offering some help. Maybe even apology. I'm not sure. Tell me what the Six of Cups is all about. Hey, Joni. I didn't see you count. Come on. How's it going? The Six of Cups is offering you truth about the Seven of Swords. So there's someone from the past, someone that you think about. There's some truth coming out about some kind of shady behavior. This is going to balance some things out for you. You might get this from a dream or a vision if you are a meditator. This truth might come out that way. Anything else on that? That's interesting here. This Dream Walker. Whatever you're finding out helps a collective of people. Who are the people that it's helping? Who's being helped by this information that Cancer is receiving? Who's being helped? You. It's helping you. This might lead to a new kind of work for you. I see the Judgment card here, which is really about your soul leading the way, in my opinion. It's leading the way to some kind of new endeavor. Dreams, the collective good, and illusions. You know, I don't know if you're like, I don't know if you're like leading people for work. You're leading people somewhere. Where are you leading them? Is that what that's about? You're leading people, but you're leading with love. Maybe you're teaching people about self-love, self-care. Maybe that's one of the things that you got in the vision. You know, because you got 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. So this is about, you know, equal give and take. It's about people from the past that you've already dealt with. It's about karma. You also have the King and Queen of Wands here, which is meaning like it could be a fire sign vibe match, but I don't know. I feel like you're receiving some kind of really amazing abilities, maybe epiphanies. Yeah, because I see the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups at the bottom. It's leading you to a new beginning, but you might actually be, and you have the Ace of Swords too, so you have 3 aces here. And I think you had the Ace of Pentacles as well, right? All in this Dream Weaver, or the Dream Walker. So there's something Spirit is going to tell you, like in a vision or in a dream state or something. And it's leading you down a whole brand new path. It's one where your heart is just exploding with love for other people, for yourself, you know, because you have both the King and Queen of Wands here, which are very confident, self-assured, magical people. And you're manifesting brand new beginnings in everything. You have a brand new beginning in every single suit. Your whole life is changing here with this Dream Walker. So pay attention to that. I mean, you're getting some really big intuitive hits, Cancer. It's going to change your life. So tell me, tell me some advice for Cancer Spirit to like walk through this energy, to get through it. Yeah. I feel like you're a little closed off, and Spirit is saying like that has to change a little bit. You have to let Spirit in because it's about manifesting. What's transforming with the Death card here? What's transforming with the Death card here? Your patience. This is what's getting you, this is what's releasing your soul and tapping in your High Priestess energy, right? You are surrounded by angels while this is happening. I see the Temperance card with an angel. And there's people coming in to help you too. Real people. There's angel help too, but there's also real people here. So keep watch out for the people that are trying to help you move through this energy, because it looks tough. It looks tough, but the end result is beautiful. It's like you reconcile a whole bunch of old shit inside yourself because of some kind of information, and then somehow you are teaching that information to others, whatever that is for you. And we got Leo next. Okay. How was your day, Joni? Did you have a good day? All right, Leo. What are the messages from the hidden realms for Leo, Spirit? Messages for Leo. Wise Woman of Wonderland, the Spirit Whisperer, and the Web Weaver again. So let's look at them. You've got a couple of 3s here and a 4. So take note of those numbers. The Wise Woman of Wonderland is about integrity and compromise. The Spirit Whisperer is about divine guidance and higher knowing. And the Web Weaver is synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. So those are the entities that are surrounding you now. I'm sorry, Joni. I know your life is just a living fucking hell. I'm on Leo right now, and then I'm going to do Virgo, but I'm just going to be done at Virgo. I'll do Libra through Pisces tomorrow, or maybe later on today or something. I get so, like, I just need a break, and I can't do, 2 to 3 hours worth of reading. It's really hard without a break. All right, so we're asking about the Wise Woman of Wonderland. This is about integrity and compromise. So let's clarify with tarot. What is this about? For Leo. Okay. Integrity and compromise. It's about this grief. It's about whatever has you crying and grieving. And Spirit's asking you to use your knowledge, the things you know, your truth, the one that you have, not what other people told you was true, but what you know to be true, with your own experience, your own thought process. What is your truth? And I feel like it's got something to do with this loss, and I think it's about getting honest with yourself and taking your emotions out of what's happened, right? I feel like you're feeling a little confused right now. I feel like there's just so much to do and you don't know what way to go. Yeah, you're just like, I don't know what to do. 2 of Swords. What way do I go? What do I do now? I get it. Get that feeling. Okay. Okay. So I feel like what's happened is like, whatever happened that you lost here with the 5 of Cups was something bullshit. 7 of Swords is here. So I don't know. Somebody did something shady, right? And I feel like you're going to see judgment in that situation. What's the judgment look like for Leo? What's the judgment with that situation? Another 7. You're deciding to put your energy in yourself with the Sun card. You're deciding that the energy any energy you put out belongs to you. I feel like this is a soul message, like your soul is saying, like, you need to invest in yourself right now, because that's where you're going to find your happiness. It's not going to be by worrying about what somebody did or anything. It's just really about you investing in your own soul path. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. Let me see what the Spirit Whisperer says. This is divine guidance and higher knowing. So yeah, so see, you get some kind of epiphany here with the Ace of Swords, or Ace of Wands, right? So you got some kind of spirit communication. And look what's happening here. You're finding stability on your own. Like, you've got this Nine of Pentacles, which is stability on your own with spirit. And then you got the King of Pentacles, meaning, like, you seriously are fine. And I feel like you know that. You're learning that actually in the Nine of Pentacles, you know. I feel like this makes you love yourself. I feel like this is like a whole new way of seeing things. I feel like you are falling in love with your higher self, your higher plan, because I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you. Like, this was the plan. This was the plan. You're doing it, and I'm proud of you. And I feel like there's just some kind of calm that comes over you because of it. Now, this could be like a vision, it could be a dream, but you're definitely privy to some information that not everybody is privy to, right? You're getting the truth from Spirit, like they're showing you something. Because I feel like, you know, you're pretty lost over here in the first part. You're not sure of yourself. You're not sure what to do or where to go or anything. But don't fear that too much, because you have this soul that divinely guides you. And where they're divinely guiding you here is to some knowledge about yourself, about your connection to all that is. And I feel like it gives you a lot of freedom. But look at all the money too. Like, there's so much coins in this reading. Like, there's 9 coins, there's the King of Coins, there's the 10 of Coins, and the 7 of Coins. You got a lot of money here. And I feel like you're gonna be fine. Spirit is almost telling you how to get it. Tell me about the web weaver. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. Let's see what's happening here. Let's specifically talk about cause and effect, Spirit. Let's specifically just talk about that. So the 4 of Wands. This is joy and stability in your home. How did they get that? Where's the path? How did they get to that? Well, you gotta let go of this 9 of Swords. This is the Nightmare card and the World card. So, like, you have to end this, like, feeling like nothing goes right for me. Like, crying all night long, like nightmares, right? You let go of that by talking to Spirit. That's how it happens, you know? And that's when you're ready to let go. That's how you let go. You're like, this cycle is over. Spirit's like, you're damn right it is. And so what's next? What's the new cycle about? So strength is what you're learning. You're on a new path here. It's a passionate one. And I feel like you're pretty okay and comfortable with, like, cutting out people, places, things that don't serve you. And what I feel like you're cutting out is whatever's you're hanging on to here. Something has got control over you, and it's not you. The devil is here. And you see what comes out with it is Queen of Swords. So I feel like that's kind of what's in the plan for you. You know, like, I feel like you've had enough. And I don't know what the devil card is. It could be fear, it could be addiction, it could be codependency, it could be love of money, you know, it could be all kinds of things. But whatever it is, it's just something that stops you from being your authentic self. You know, it controls your behavior. It controls you, what you do, what you say, who you are. And you're hanging on. You've been hanging on. And you're not going to anymore with that Queen of Swords. And you're cutting that shit out. Yeah, you're healing and transforming. You want to know what's happening? You're actually running into this Emperor energy, which is like, I can fucking do anything I want. It's knowledge. It's power. It's the knowledge of your power, right? You're going to create a new beginning for yourself. I feel like there's a lot of self-love coming in for you. I feel like, yeah, there's the Empress. Yeah. There you are. I feel like you're celebrating yourself. There could be like a divine couple here with the Emperor and the Empress. There could be a reconciliation and a new beginning with someone. But it also could be you just finding balance in your own, masculine, feminine energy and being able to move forward with that, you know. I mean, as soon as you offload whatever's bugging you, you're at wish fulfillment, you know. That's what the cards are saying anyway. So I feel like, Leo, you have a lot of pretty cool money cards here. And also divine help, divine intervention. I feel like this is your path here. This letting go of what happened. You know, like you're on a self-discovery here. You're understanding your relationship with spirit and what kind of power you have with that. Like the fact that you can manifest what you want. Like things just come to you. They gravitate toward you when you need them. If you amp that up and worked on that, I don't know, there's this unstoppable energy within each one of us. But I do see you like filling your own cup of love up here. And I feel like once that happens, it really changes the rest of it, like the cause and effect, Like once you start really loving yourself, I mean, how can other people not find the same thing within you? But also, I mean, you show other people how to do it too, which is really important. So I feel like you've been seeking justice for something. Here's your thing. So you've been seeking justice for this thing that's made you sad. And Spirit is taking you kind of on a ride. They're changing your vibe. You're going on a journey of healing. There's periods where it's very emotional and you feel like you just don't even know where to go next. But just hang on, because Spirit has a path mapped out. That's you, your own soul, has a path mapped out, and you're on it. And I feel like it's important that you know that. You're on the path that you're meant to be on. Any more advice for Leo? Yeah, I feel like you're going to get clarity soon. There's clarity coming about all of it. A big opening from your crown chakra, from Spirit to you, right into your crown. And you're going to see things differently, You know what's happening? I feel like, this could be, talking about a soul relationship, a soul friend relationship, Two of Cups. But I feel like what the crown chakra is opening you up to is you and your soul being on this path. And I feel like it frees you. You want to know why it frees you when you realize the soul path is real? It's because we beat the shit out of ourselves for mistakes. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. I wish I wouldn't have done that. And who doesn't do that? We do it over and over and over with all kinds of things. With our kids. Don't you wish you could have just not made so many mistakes? I know every parent feels like they made mistakes. We all feel like it. And we all wished we could have done something better. But the truth is, we're on a soul journey. And our children are on a soul journey, and we're part of that soul journey. So some of our mistakes were for their soul growth as well as our own. And I feel like that's what you're seeing. And I feel like that is what opens up the whole realm of justice. Like you're like, aha, I get it. I get it. It's the soul plan. You know, when a person can truly embrace the soul path and all of that's on it, I mean, I feel like acceptance is easier. I feel like healing is easier and faster, you know? So as we get older and we start really understanding these things as we keep going and growing in our spiritual path, I mean, I don't think we have to sit so long in the sadness or the grief. You know what I mean? Because we can almost immediately see the bigger picture. You know, we can almost immediately see the path, and it's like a rewind of our whole life, and it fucking starts to make sense. You know, and you gotta love yourself more because of it. Like, your soul was a badass for wanting to do this or that, or go through this or that, right? Well, that's at least how I feel about it. Next is Virgo, and this is my final one. I'm done after Virgo. Virgo. Tell me something about Virgo. Oh, look at all these cards just fall right out. Okay. So, 3 cards came out, and I'm assuming that's what Spirit wants me to talk to you about. So, the hungry ghosts. The hungry ghosts are the things that eat our lunch. You know? They're the things that zap our energy, right? This can be about not feeling like you have enough. It can be obsession. It's kind of like the devil card in a way. It's the things that really get our goat, you know. And then the resting tree, stillness and patience, Virgo. And then the metal king, discipline, armor, and boundaries. So those are the messages that are coming out for Virgo. So let's clarify. Let me shuffle a little bit here. Virgo spirit. Let's see what are the messages for Virgo, their highest good and growth spirit. What's going on with my Virgo subscribers? Okay. Let's clarify hungry ghosts. Number 14 card adds up to a 5. So I feel like something's changing here with this. Something that you've been obsessing about. I feel like it's, yeah, you're healing. Four swords. You're healing from something that you have been obsessed about, right? It's, yeah, I feel like you've been really guarded. I feel like that might be going away. And then 2, this is the High Priestess. So I feel like it's your intuition that's leading you out of here. Possibly while you're healing there in that 4 of Swords. A lot of stuff happens when we're healing. So I feel like that might be happening to you. Tell me what else. Okay. So it looks like something or someone ended, like something walked away. And, you know, I feel like that's what you're healing from. But the reason it hurt so bad is because you thought it was like forever, right? You thought this person was your divine. This is the Emperor here. So, hungry ghosts. So this is about, like, yeah, okay. Yeah. You felt really kind of betrayed. Like, you were caught off guard. You didn't see it coming. You thought something different of this person. And they just stabbed you in the back, left you for dead, and ran the fuck away. 10 of Swords. Well, I can understand why this gets your goat, you know, like the hungry ghosts are here. This is what you're obsessing about. And it's possible this person is coming back. You need to surrender the outcome, is what the advice is. Don't try to control this thing. Just don't. I feel like you are so emotional about it. You don't want to let it go. I feel like you are tapped in. That's the problem with it. Is like you felt like you were led to this person, and you probably were. You know, it's okay to have those feelings, you know. Spirit brought me here. I know they did. Of course they did. It did, right? But it doesn't mean that it's like a forever. It never means that. It might mean that this person came in just to stab you in the back, you know. And it's really about you. It's about you, your path right now, right? This person did that to you, and it took you to a new place, right? But it did cause you to go inside. It caused you to heal. It caused you to reach your soul, right? Yeah. Anyway, I feel like what's happening, I feel like this person that you're obsessing over is coming back. Or maybe you're obsessed about it. But it looks like they're coming back and offering 10 cups of love. Up to you what you want to do. I would feel like this card is saying, like, use your intuition. This could just be you, like, obsessing about it too. When this person comes back in, people might tell you, you know, like you shouldn't entertain the idea, maybe something like that. Okay, so the resting tree, number 22, is a master number. So if you know someone with that life path number, that might mean something specific to you. But it adds up to a 4, which is about your foundation, right? The resting tree, patience, stillness. And look what's coming out here. It's Judgment and the King of Cups. So Judgment for the King of Cups. Patience. This is like I feel like it's kind of like the Temperance card, you know. Your spirit's taking you to this love. Holy cow. It could be dealing with a Scorpio. Something's changed with this person or you. I'm going to clarify, but somebody has a new perspective with the Hanged Man here. They see things different, right? Patience and stillness. Tell me what happened with the Death card. Why is the Death card here? But whatever this was, whatever this transformation is, this devil, like the devil is like a fear. It's about hanging on to something. It's about something controlling you that's not you, right? And this is exactly why it happened, was so that you could learn something new. Tell me what. I feel like you're learning about love. I really do. Your view of love has changed. Yeah. Your view of yourself has changed. In the stillness. I mean, you've seen yourself as like broken for a long time over something. It could be a loss, you know, but here's what you really are, is a success. Like, that's what's transforming. You're going from this place where you see yourself as broken. Tell me about the Metal King. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. Clarify the Middle King Spirit. So you got the 9 of Cups. So I feel like you're kind of... You got some boundaries around yourself about a certain someone. Could be a fire sign. Somebody you think is your wish fulfillment. Somebody that hurt you. Somebody that you want a new beginning with. Yeah, you feel like you missed out, like you made a mistake. Like maybe you had too many troubles when this person came in. You feel to blame. You do. You feel like you broke it. Why? What happened? Could it be about a child? Virgo? There's a child here that's a Virgo, or that you might feel like they're a burden. There's something going on with the child for someone. This isn't for everyone, but what's going on with the child? I feel like there's something going on with the child here. There's a decision that has to be made. What you really want is like a stable home here. But there's something going on here. It is a burden. You're missing something with a kid. Somebody. Not everybody. But I definitely see this here. There's a child in trouble. It could be an earth sign. They are carrying so much pain. I feel like they're not behaving normally. I feel like they're deep, deep grief for this kid. What's the grief about? I'm sorry I'm going off on this because I know it can't be everybody. Tell me why this child is grieving so hard. I mean, I don't know if the child is grieving about a new relationship that you have, or a new relationship. I don't know. It's about something that happened. Something that wasn't fair. And they're not over it. I don't know who this kid is. But I see you, like, I feel like you're the parent. And so what I'm saying is, like, here's what it says. It says, go in confidently when you talk to your child about this. Use what you know to be fact. Don't go off old religious ideology to explain something to them, because I feel like you have to explain something to this child. This is a kid in a lot of pain, trying to heal, possibly extremely depressed. And discipline, armor, and boundaries. Maybe you have a lot of armor on yourself. You know, like you don't let people in. And you're so, maybe somebody's so focused on themselves that they don't really see the reality. This is a serious problem. I can see it. It makes me want to cry for this child. There's someone very sad. And I feel like there's kind of, it could be about like a new relationship that's come in. I don't think they're okay with it. Or maybe it's about an old relationship that ended and they haven't like been able to process this. it was something that wasn't fair at all, and they don't even know what to do with the information, Virgo. They don't know how to process it. What they want is stability. Tell me what they want. They want to stop. There's fighting going on. There's inner struggles. This kid is struggling. What are they struggling about? Tell me why. What happened exactly? It's like their life changed in a moment. And they really don't know where to go. So, I don't know who that was for about the kid, but honestly, it's probably the most important message of the whole reading. Whoever is a Virgo who has a child who's struggling with something, depression, it almost looks like they don't want to get out of bed, you know? They don't feel whole. And I don't know if you guys fight, but I feel like they feel like they don't have any power of their own. They don't feel like they have any say so whatsoever about anything. That's what I'm seeing here. Sad. Okay, Spirit. Give me some advice for Virgo here. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So this is about where do I put my energy. You see, I feel like this is kind of like about the kid again. I don't know. Maybe there's a child Virgo watching. I'm not sure. But it's like they can't see anything. They have no balance. They have no idea what to do with themselves. They're crying all night long, anxiety. Okay, so the good part is there are spirits around this situation coming in to help. There's the three of Cups, and in this one it really does look angelic. It looks like three people helping each other out, right, to gain balance. There's also an angel in the background here, if you can see it, behind that person while they learn the balance. So I feel like you might not know where you're going next, and you're a little bit afraid of that, but there's that King of Wands in Chariot again. It's like, find your power. And I feel like you're off to success. I feel like something really beautiful is happening because there's a new perspective here. See, like I feel like something happened, you feel a little stuck, feel a little disoriented, you don't really know where to put your energy, you feel like you don't want to see a reality at all, you know? And then there's this alignment, and it's because of this Hangman's card. So again, what I have to say is, while we're in that healing place, Four Swords, you know, which is right. Where was it? I don't know where it went. There's this Four Swords place where the lady is just laying down and resting, and that's when Spirit heals her with visions and dreams and knowledge that she never had before. And that's what changes her. That's what makes her see things different. Like, aha, aha, I get it, I get it, I get it. I finally fucking get it. Let's fucking go. And that's kind of like you and your soul going on the same, like you get the bigger picture. There's something bigger here. And so whatever happened that causes you this was for a reason. It's for propel you forward on a spiritual journey. You're being prepared. This loss or this grief actually moves you in a whole different direction. And it's not just about you. it's about other people. Like, you're doing something with the knowledge that you get from this moment of grief, this period of time where you're in the hermit mode and you're crying all night long and you're up all night and you're having nightmares and you're also having visions and dreams, and your soul is astro traveling, and every once in a while you get to see peek at what it's doing. You remember the dream, you remember being somewhere, you remember seeing somebody, you remember a conversation, and it changes you. So I know it's really hard going through pain, but there is a reason, and you're on the verge of figuring it out. So that's always a good thing. Just stay tapped in. I don't know who has the child, but pay very close attention to the child. Let's get some advice on that child, shall we? It's because I'm really bothered by it. Like, it makes me feel like crying. It's like the child is grieving, but I don't know what's happening. Like, Spirit, can you tell me what that child in the Virgo reading? Please tell me what, let's say we're reading for the parent now. Tell me what the parent can do for the child. Now, you know what? That could also be your own inner child crying out about something that happened a long time ago. And you're the adult. How can you heal that inner child? It could very well be about that. So let's get in it. And the Spirit just told me that. So it could be about you and having to parent yourself. Here's the Emperor, who's the father of the tarot. He's the divine father. So there's that. Now, the cool part about this is it's about leading. Oh my God, and here's the Empress. Okay, let's get some more. Could be about balance. This could be about getting new information that propels you forward, because it's like in this Emperor picture, it's like he's in the shadows of his own life, right? And then he gets this enlightenment and he steps forward. He has new information. He has a new scroll. And now he knows. He knows something he never knew before. And it puts him in the forefront of his life. He's ready to lead. This is about nurturing. She's the mother. So I would feel like the advice here is like to line up that masculine and feminine energy, right? Because this is the Judgment card. You are growing. This is about growing. It's about balance. It's about a new path that Spirit wants you to go on. You have to do this stuff to go on it. You know? It really is. The message is to breathe. Just breathe. There's 2 cards here saying that your soul is going to make an appearance to you. 2 of them. 2 of them. You're going to get some kind of information about your higher self. It's beautiful. It's going to enlighten you, and it's going to set you on a new journey. Look at the bottom of the deck. This is all due to a tower. You're rebuilding this tower. You have to take the lead in it. I feel like something about this thing, if it's not about a child in that reading and it's about your inner child, I mean, this is a tough nut to crack here. You know? I would feel like this could have something to do with like abandonment issues or some kind of unresolved fears that you have from childhood, right? But I do see Spirit working with you here with the Chariot card. This is the movement. It says movement. So this is kind of like tying up body, mind, and soul together. And I do feel like that is happening. Spirit is working really hard with you, Virgo. I see a couple of 6s here too. Something from the past. It could be a lover. It could be a child. The message on this Six of Cups, which could be for the person, you know, with either the inner child or the real child who's struggling. The answer at the bottom, simply love. Simply love. What does that mean? Simply love. I mean, think about it. What does simply love mean? It means you don't have to do anything like major to love someone. You just have to be love, you know? There's love all over that. So whether it's you or it's your child, I feel like there's a thing where you gotta balance out masculine, feminine. I feel like you have to trust your soul to lead you down this path, this new path. It's a path of rebuilding, and it's a path of a whole new world for you. With the Chariot card, it's successful, and that's what I got. So I want to thank everybody for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Hi, Karen. But I'm not sure of anything. I just read the cards and try and listen to spirit as much as I can. I just see that there's a child in trouble, and if that message fits for you, then it could very well be for you. You know, I mean, I think most people just look at the signs, but if you want to know the truth, I think there's a message in every single reading for somebody. You know what I mean? Like, you could watch all the readings. You know, sometimes I do like 12 read all of them in a live. You could watch every one of those 12 readings and there would be a message for you, you know? Because especially if you're watching my channel, you know, I mean, you find the message that you're meant to find. This is a very spiritual guided thing, tarot. It's a gift. It's a gift of connection to the other side, you know. So if this is your reading and you're a Taurus, then it's okay. I did Taurus at 2250 on this video. I'm gonna put the timestamps on now. Anyway, I love you, Joni. I'll talk to you in a little while. Bye.